Katie, producer Katie, that's the boat you're in. You have a friend that you believe has an irrational fear, and you want to help her overcome this, but you don't know how. Because let's just go ahead and ask the first question. Are you a trained professional in helping people get over their fears?
Nope, not at all.
Just a concerned friend?
Yes. Okay. But the thing was, I was going to keep this person's identity anonymous. There's no fun in that.
Yeah.
It's my girlfriend. Okay. So she has an irrational fear, and I'm like, we got to figure this thing out, because I cannot continue to go out with you in public if you're going to just be like hindered by this fear. And it started when we went out to the mall one day, and we were about to go down an escalator. And so as I was approaching it, I felt her like tense up, and she's like, no, you go first. And I was like, okay, are you going to be like right behind me? And she's like, and I'm like, don't tell me you're afraid of escalators.
What?
And she's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go first and you just come behind me. Like it's gonna be a quick like 5 seconds down, right? So I proceed to go first. And as I'm sliding down, I look back and she's just letting everyone else go. She's like, no, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
So you're going down the escalator and she's just sitting there getting smaller and smaller and smaller as you go down, and she's not getting on.
No, and she's still, and I'm just like mouthing to her, like, get down, come on. Like, you've let all these people go now. We could have already been at the bottom of this. So she hopped on, and then she eventually came down, and I'm like, what? Where did this fear start? She's
that was
like,
my first question.
She says that she doesn't know. She doesn't remember what day it was that this fear started. She just starts thinking about her toes getting chopped off.
Oh.
If she gets on an escalator. And so then she has this fear. And I'm like, okay, well, we're going to have to figure this out.
So there wasn't an incident. It's just in her head. She created incidences in her head, and that's what bred the fear. Nothing that actually happened in real life.
No, it's just all of what could possibly happen if you get on it. So that day, it was okay because she did get on the escalator and came down. But then she took it to another level this past weekend. So we went to the Atlanta United game, and we were at the lower level. And when we were leaving, we came around like the outside instead of just going out the regular gate. We came out, whatever. So as we're leaving, it's a bigger escalator to go up to get towards the parking deck where we were. And so this is like 5 flights worth. And she looks at it. I'm like, it's just me and you. We got this. we can breathe through this. And she's like, I can't do it.
Normally, I would be like, you got to let people figure out their own stuff. But when it comes to Atlanta, I didn't even realize we are like escalator city. The airport, escalators. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, escalators. CNN Center that you might go to once every 10 years, escalators. Like you can't avoid them. So if she's going to come and visit you, if she's going to be a part of your life, she got to get over this.
My Target has one.
Your Target has an escalator?
Yes.
Escalator.
They're everywhere. So on this one, this was the one that's outside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it's so big. And so when she says that, and I'm trying to talk her through it, like, okay, if you need me to hold your hand, like what do you need so we can get up this thing? Because I'm not taking 5 flights of stairs. And she's like,
well, if she's worried about her toes getting cut off, you'll just have to piggyback her on every escalator from here on out.
But what about your toes? Do your toes not matter?
Right.
Is she okay with sacrificing your toes?
I don't know. You know?
Okay. And she's never sought help from, like, I'm trying to, do you think this fear is debilitating at this time? Because she did get on it at the mall. And I'm assuming because you're sitting here now, you found a way to get on the escalator there outside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Nah, she's still there. We got to send a search and rescue team.
No, we proceeded to walk up 5 flights of stairs.
No, you didn't.
She refused to get on it. She refused. It was too big, and she refused, and she was panicking. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here all night. Fine, if I have to walk up these stairs and get my workout in, I will. But next time, we cannot do this again.
Your glutes are going to go crazy.
Yeah.
1 year of dating this woman, oh my gosh, the hamstring exercises you're going to be getting every time you go out with her.
Yeah. She also has a kid. She hasn't imparted this fear on her child, has she?
No, her daughter, it doesn't matter. Her daughter's like, all right, let's go. Like, she does not have that same fear. Now, they do share a common fear of bugs, but I think that's regular.
Yeah.
But they scream a little too loud for me.
I feel like this has an easy solution. You just got to get her a pair of like steel-toed boots every time she gets on an escalator. Just walk around in Lucchese's every time y'all walk out.
Let's ask ChatGPT, okay? How to get over your fear of escalators.
She just might need to do exposure therapy. So maybe you start, like, you expose yourself to the thing that you're scared of over and over again. So then you start to get used to it. So, like, maybe just taking small escalators now and then. And I get the fear. Like, sometimes when I'm getting on an escalator, if I have a lot of bags, I'm very aware of everything that could go wrong, and it can freak you out.
Yeah.
So I don't falter for it, but I do think, like, in the environment and the world that we're in, that's just something you're going to have to start to figure out, or you're going to get those real strong quads.
Yeah.
All right, getting over a fear of escalators, which is more common than you might think, involves gradually building up your confidence and comfort level. Here's a step-by-step approach that can help. Step 1, understand your fear. Name it. The fear of escalators may stem from a fear of falling, getting stuck, losing balance, or being trapped in crowds. For her, it's losing a toe. Recall the trigger. Was there a specific incident that caused this? Understanding the root can help you address it, but we say we don't have a root.
Nope.
All right, your next step. Prepare mentally and physically. Breathe and visualize. Before approaching the escalator, take deep breaths and visualize yourself riding it calmly and safely.
You must become one with the escalator.
Wear supportive shoes. This helps with balance and gives you more control, reducing anxiety.
That's what I'm saying. Steel-toed boots. Can't lose your toes if you're wearing steel.
Practice balance. Exercises like yoga or balancing on one foot can increase your confidence.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, next. Desensitization exposure therapy light, which is what Cassie was just talking about. Watch others. Stand nearby and observe how people use the escalator. Notice how uneventful it is. Start with going up. It's usually less intimidating than going down.
Okay.
Take a friend. Hold someone's hand for support. Or girlfriend. Just stand on it. Start by stepping onto it and standing still, gripping the handrail. Do it more. Gradually repeated exposure helps rewire your brain's fear response. All right. We're still going.
Okay.
Another step, affirmations and distractions. Repeat calming phrases. I am safe.
Okay.
I am in control. I am safe.
I am in control.
But you're not. You're on the escalator.
Yeah, this seems like yoga and affirmations. I think you just let her do the stairs.
Use a distraction. Listening to music or focusing on your breathing can help you stay calm.
Stairway to heaven, maybe.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong. Another tip. Celebrate small wins. Each time you ride an escalator, even with fear, you're making progress. Don't minimize it. So maybe she can get like a sweet treat every time she gets to the top or bottom of an escalator.
Wait, no, that's great.
Okay.
Do a Pavlov's dogs thing, a Pavlovian response. Every time she does an escalator, she gets something special. So then she'll start to see escalators as like a sweet treat or, I don't know, a piece of clothing you buy, something like that. It's a positive reward.
Just walk around with little pieces of chocolate and just be like, you did it! Yay! Chocolate!
We got a week to figure it out.
The Bert Show.